Good afternoon, and welcome to More Than Meets the Eye. I'm your host, Blind Prime, and for today we're going to be talking about Magnious and Bouldercrash, their vehicle modes, and this. Oh, right, that's the back of Magnious here, so let's go ahead and reattach. Yeah, we'll reattach that after we talk about the vehicle mode without it. Of course, in Boulder Crash's vehicle mode, you can't really do anything with the accessory that he came with. Doesn't really have any place. There's not really a spot for it. You can kind of shove it underneath, but there's nothing for it to click on. And then you have this crazy sword sticking out the back tailgate area. I don't know. I think it's a cool little vehicle, but the fact it can't hold its accessories, and it's supposed to be some sort of weaponizer or something like that. It just Boulder Crash is just sad. Now, Magnius here, on the other hand, is a really neat little transformer. And by the way, if you like what you are hearing right now, or seeing right now, depending on your visual acuity, then please go below and hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Everything that you do on this channel, reaction-wise, goes a long way to helping me reach more blind and visually impaired people, and of course, goes a long way to helping me raise awareness for the blind. So please, go below and interact with this video. Leave a comment or something like that. Talk to me about what you think of my giant cat Kream. Yes, the big orange lug, who's just the happiest guy in the world. Anyway, so let's get back to Magnius here. I have his little back area separated from his truck mode. He's got a nice little truck bed in there, and we'll talk about it without the little back piece because I think it's going to be easier that way. Now, he's got a couple of neat things you can do with him. You can either, keep him like this, which is a really neat truck mode. So we'll talk about that real quick, and then we'll talk about like different things you can do with this character whenever it comes to his vehicle mode. So his vehicle mode's really it's kind of a, I don't know, some sort of truck from the late 90s or something. It's got a cool little roll bar on the front. You can feel where the headlights and stuff are. Very squarish, like I said, like a truck from the 90s. And here on the sides we have these wheels that, for some reason, this one didn't really pop into place that well, and this one didn't do it either. There we go. We got them both put in their right spots. Okay, so these wheels here are pretty nice, decent. They're hidden underneath this cool little flow of dried up magma. Or is it lava when it's on the surface? I think it's lava when it's on the surface. It's got that texture of dried lava everywhere. It's really nice. It's got a pumice-like texture to it. The hood for this thing is a little bit inwards from the either wheel. You can basically like have a little person sit on the wheels, the wheel wells, and then there's the hood for this vehicle. Decent hood. We got some more of that fit texture, like he just plowed through a little lake of lava. It's got some got more of that pumice feeling stuff all over the hood, like it just splashed over. He's got these Mad Max windows that feel like they're made of wire mesh or something. Really, really cool. On the sides, there's more Mad Max window style stuff going on, more of that mesh window. And then behind the wheels, where the arms would like slip in, and it's got a really nice texture, a smooth flow of more of this dried lava just flowing back from this front wheel and just kind of splashing over the side of the rear wheel. It's really nice. I do love these textures. We've got this rear wheel here is underneath a bunch of this dried magma again, or dried lava, and it just flows over as well. Really fun textures right there. The bed of this truck is really nice. It's a deep bed. You've got a lot of stuff going on in there. It reminds me a lot of the trucks that truck that became an SUV. Kind of feels like that whenever it comes to the bed of this and how there's an inset little area. There is, let's see, anything on this bed port-wise? No, there's not. There's no sort of port on this bed, but you do have these connector pieces, these rectangle connections for this, for his, front of his legs and his feet and his pickaxe that is all combined together. Now, the top of this vehicle mode's got some of this really, it's got more of that dried pumice feeling stuff that flows over the front. Like seriously, it just this guy does feel like he just went right inside of one. He's just laving instead of mudding, and it shows. It's really fun. It's got a good weight to him, good heft to him. His underside's not bad either. So let's go ahead and attach this piece. Feel on the rear, feel the underside of this. We'll first figure out which side is the underside, and then you'll find that there's these two little rectangular slits somewhere on this thing. And once you find them, there they are. There's one, and then there's the other. And once you find where they're at, go ahead and set it down into the back of the truck mode, where those slits are facing the connection points that are sticking up from the area where the tailgate would be. And then you have a truck with a camper on the back of it, little camper thing, and reminds me a lot of the Planet Pizza truck from from Toy Story, except without the lava texture. But definitely that little camper truck feel. That's got it. I do enjoy the wheels. The rear wheels are stuck out a bit more. Like this is this is kind of an F350 or something. It's kind of a neat little vehicle. The on the other hand, Bouldercrash here, this three-wheeler is well, it's got two wheels in the back that come together pretty nicely. It's a solid little vehicle mode, but I do think there's a lot of space between these rear wheels and the front wheel. It doesn't even move around to steer. You can have it like rotate side to side, but that's not really steering. There's nothing where any sort of other core class figures could possibly ride this tricycle, or whatever you would call it, trike. Um, it's it's kind of neat, but at the same time, it's a little weird. It's off centered. It feels like it's in that the valley. Yeah, that's kind of what the feel of this thing is. Also, it's just kind of what is this? Is it supposed to be a vehicle somebody could sit on a ride, or is it just supposed to be a three-wheeler that it's its own little robot drone thing? I don't know. And I also kind of don't like the fact that this piece here, maybe this piece here, if that's in that worked well, then maybe this piece here, this his stupid sword gimmick thing, it doesn't really want to fit anywhere on his back, anywhere on this vehicle mode at all. This is actually, well, maybe I could slip it onto that his bib that's pointed upwards. It kind of works slipped onto the bib, but it doesn't hold in steady. But it does feel like it should, because it kind of just works with the bib part there. But you can set it on there, and that's just about it. Do you have anything to add, Kream? Huh? I want to give you scratches. I want to give you scratches. I want to pull your tail? Nothing? Ugh. When this cat wants to sleep, it is just impossible to get him to change his mind. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I am sorry that it's so late in the evening. Been a long day, but we're getting it done, and tomorrow I will be bringing you the what I have managed to accomplish so far in that Iron Man mill structure I was working on in a previous video here. We've already, we saw the mill structure bit. Now this time I'm going to show you what I've accomplished for the first story of the build. I'm super excited to bring that to you, especially the garage door. That thing took me days to figure out. So thank you again for watching or listening, and tune in next time, and bye-bye for now.